monkey shit he's telling me right now. I told him you on the show.
Oh,
You call
yeah,
blacks
yeah.
monkeys too?
Yeah.
Nah. See, that's why everybody be pulling that out of context.
No,
Like,
that's what I'm asking. Listen, I didn't know you was on the show. I'm trying to get everything that these my friends love about you.
Nah, I love that. I
Texting
love
me
that.
now.
Nah, for sure. Look, so there's 3 words that we can't say in any industry, right? And I think we all know that. However, what I just did right
What
there.
are those 3 words?
I
ain't saying it.
I ain't saying it because one thing about me, there is always a line. There's always a line. You know what I'm saying? I learned that from Tupac and the other greats out there. So I ain't gonna press that. But all I did, man, was just hit a right on the belt line. Just punch on the belt line, but it wasn't illegal. You know what I'm saying? And that's
what you call a monkey.
Yeah, he was talking pause about monkeys and bananas and everything.
Yeah, for real.
I was gonna get to that.
Yeah, they texting me because I didn't know, Murder. This is a surprise he's on the show. I had all my shit lined up. We've been talking about T. I ain't know you call black niggas monkeys.
Nah. Chill. Hey, and even then, man, I'll tell you, like, it's truthfully.
You can clear it up. That's why you here.
That's why I know.
What happened?
For sure. So this is what it is, really. When it came to it, I gotta press them in any avenue. They don't want to fight me. Well, and that the 2 guys that I was saying was Gervonta Davis and Terence Crawford, but I was just talking about them too. I ain't talking about the bunch. And to clarify it more, Gervonta Tank Davis calls himself a gorilla, an ape, right? So I'm just referring back to everything that has been told. But the fact that I guess we're talking about when it comes to the skin complexion, then maybe it's foul. But I'm not on that at all. Like, at all. I'm just tagging 2 guys. If everybody want to be in that 2-guy lane, that's between y'all. But I'm just focusing on 2 fighters right now. And if they can't get at me, then we gotta figure another way and move on.
So you basically was pressing their buttons to try to get a fight.
Exactly. Especially after Canelo's fight. We got into it, I was walking down, I was going to the ringside, and I just felt like this aura of someone watching me, and I turned, it's Crawford. I'm like, okay, yo, so when we gonna fight? I ain't gonna let someone sucker me. I'm just not like that.
And he mushed you, right?
Nah, yeah, so he pointed, and he tagged me in my face. Like this, I smacked his hand down, and then by that time, you had the police on top, all the security holding me down. Not him, but holding me down. I just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we have Terence Crawford and Teofimo Lopez back in the back on the news. These guys are continuing to go at each other on Twitter. Well, what was formerly known as Twitter, now called X. These guys are going back and forth, man, and it seems like Terence Crawford. If you've been reading the screen the entire time, make sure you do that. I mean, I have all their tweets going at each other on here. If you see what Terence Crawford is saying, it looks like Terence Crawford is not really trying. He's not for the games, bro. Like, Terence Crawford feels like he has been disrespected to the utmost, which he has, because Teofimo Lopez has now brought in race. He's been doing the whole race bait thing, calling them monkeys. First and foremost, Terence Crawford has never called himself a gorilla or anything like that. And this dude is Teofimo Lopez is taunting him, talking about I'm at the store shopping for bananas and stuff like that. You're bringing in race, bro, and again, you're bringing in a racial slur. And I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Since when has it been cool that y'all have never liked anybody to do that? Why does Teofimo Lopez get a pass now? When Devin Haney said, "I'll never let a white boy beat me," everybody got upset. When Bernard Hopkins said it, everybody got upset. It was a big thing. The WBC made Devin Haney apologize and all this type of stuff. Why is nobody holding Teofimo to the same standard? This is not how you get a fight, bro. This is how you get your ass beat. I'm just keeping it 100. And Terence Crawford is not one to sit there and try to make a fight like this. There's different ways you can make a fight. I get if you sit here and calling out Terence Crawford saying that you can beat him and all this type of stuff, but using racial slurs, and then you idiots that sit there and try to cover it, bro, knowing good and well you wouldn't try to cover it if it was the other way around. Just sit there and let stuff like this pass, and this is not cool, bro. Terence Crawford ain't finna play with you, T.O. Terence ain't finna play with you, bro. Like, it ain't no like, if you haven't checked Terence Crawford's history when it comes to people that he don't like, bro, like, Terence Crawford is not one to forgive. He's like, really, at all. You remember that fight with Hank Lundy that press conference, and Hank Lundy was like, we can go right now, and Terence was like, what's up, and pushed dude like damn near halfway across the stage or whatnot. And you see how that fight ended. Like, Terence hold grudges, bro. The only reason him and Jose Benavidez Jr. squashed that issue was because of the Creed 3 film. But if you remember that situation, like, they were going back and forth, and that's when Terence Crawford pulled Jose Jr. He pulled him close to him. He said, hey, bro, if you want to, we can go outside right now. He ain't get loud or nothing. He ain't yell, ain't do nothing. He pulled him closely and was like, well, we can go outside right now. And then he walked to, he's like, come on. And now I don't think Jose, even Jose wasn't expecting that like type of energy. Like, damn, like, dude, like, really is about that. And then, of course, when the famous weigh-in that they had, when Jose pushed Terence and Terence immediately swung on him and missed. And, you know, they even after the fight, Terence, like, they were like, you know, hey, Terence, do you have, since y'all fought, do you have respect for him? Terence was like, no. And he left. Like, he had no love for Jose or whatnot. I do feel like Jose put up the best fight at 147 for Terence Crawford, though. I will say that. But Terence, like, I mean, you know, guys that when you get Terence on that side, and I've heard a lot of stories about Terence Crawford too, just so like y'all know, like, for once, this dude got shot in the head and drove himself to a hospital. That says everything you need to know right there. Obviously it wasn't like a significant blow to the head, but I don't give a damn. Graze, whatever, bro. You got shot, you drove yourself to the hospital. But here's the thing, like, bro, I've heard stories. Like, I used to work at this place called Rite of Passage, and it was Rite of Passage, and it was like a juvenile facility for like kids that were just like, you know, just not kids, but like teens, like 18, 17, like that was just like doing just crazy stuff. Some, you know, had, you know, just unalive people. Like it was crazy or whatnot. And it's out here in Arizona. And when we got a lot of kids from Omaha. So, you know, we got a lot of kids from Omaha over there, right? It was like kids from Philly, kids from Omaha, kids from Texas, I believe. And then we had kids from Arizona as well. And I remember I used to ask the kids at Omaha, I'm like, hey, bro, do y'all know, have y'all heard of Terence Crawford? And Terence was like, you know, have y'all, and every one of them said, yeah, of course, you know how everybody does. Oh yeah, like, you know, he used to date my sister, or I'm related to him, or whatever. But man, I would always ask, man, like, what stories do you have of Terence that you know what I'm saying, can share? Like, has he ever been like, you know, like what stories do you have? And every single one, first of all, like one of the most famous stories they told, and if anybody is from Omaha that listen to this, you know, like drop it in the comment section to confirm this or whatnot. But they were saying something about him getting into a fight with a group of people. I think it was at a fair or something like that, and like knocking out 3 people, and then like so the rest of the other guys didn't want to fight him, so they start throwing like chairs and stuff at him and stuff like that. Like, that's the type of person Terence Crawford is, bro. Terence, like, I'm not trying to glorify that, but I'm telling you, like, T.O. is thinking that all this is a joke. Terence ain't playing. I've heard stories about Terence. Like, they said Terence used to be the type of, like, they said he was at school, and some dude was like, he had some issues with some dude, and when he was in school or whatnot, and punched the dude in the mouth and knocked the dude's tooth out and messed up his hand real bad. Real bad. This one dude told me that he said he messed up his hand real bad, and you know, he like Terence had to go to the hospital to get his hand fixed or whatnot, because he messed his hand up real bad. Or I've heard stories about, like, it'd be like a group of people that's about to fight, and whichever group had the less amount of guys in it, Terence will walk up to them and be like, hey, bro, do you need me to help y'all fight, bro? Like, Terence Crawford is really about that, bro. Like, and again, I'm not glorifying that. I mean, obviously that was in Terence Crawford's younger days. He was more young and wild. He's obviously, you know, calmed down a lot. But I've just heard several stories about Terence Crawford, and I know he's not one to joke around, and especially when you bringing up race and all this type of stuff, playing around with it. Terence is not finna sit here and ha he, and when he sees you, it's so saying. I know a lot of people talk about that video where Terence, after he just got done with his fight, some T.O.'s dad was walking up to Terence and they were all aggressive, and Terence was like, hey, he was calling security like, hey, like fam, dude had his belt, he just got done fighting, he trying to walk to the right. What it like, dude wasn't like focused or scared of none of them, bro. He approached T.O. at the Canelo fight or whatnot, which T.O. spoke about. And by the way, that interview, go check out Cam and Mace. That's where that interview was from, Cam and Mace and whatnot. So make sure y'all check them out. You definitely got to give them a shout out. Or if anytime that you take some information from another platform, you got to give them their shout out. That's very important. So go follow and subscribe them. They have great interviews or whatnot. That's Cam and Mace or whatnot. But anyways, dude think this is a game or something. But Terence ain't finna play with dude, bro. And T.O. is not about that life. I can tell you that right now. Like, T.O. is an excellent boxer, very athletic. I like him a lot. But T.O. is not about that life that Terence is. T.O.'s not willing to take it as far as Terence is willing to take it, bro. And that's evident. But when Terence approached him and put his hand in his face and all that type of stuff, like, T.O.'s not willing to take it there. So T.O. needs to really like chill. You can call him out. I don't care about the calling out. That's cool. But the using the whole monkey and banana term, bro. Yeah, you skating on thin ice, dog. You know what I'm saying? And what you got coming to you, hey, well, you deserve. All right. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. What do you think about this fight? Do you even see this fight even being made? But what do I know?